My research is like listening to a beautiful orchestra without a conductor. For the 23,000 Australians diagnosed each year with traumatic brain injuries, so like the people I see, their piece always starts the same. They have a sudden, unexpected accident, they're unconscious, they go to the hospital, often where it's believed they'll die, and then remarkably, like the clashing of the cymbals, they wake up. Now the music has changed and there is no conductor. Their brain is very different. Not only must they learn how to walk and talk again, but to think, to remember, to understand. Adjusting is a very challenging, often overwhelming process for all involved. So how can we help? Unfortunately for us, we know very little about the brain. We can say that certain parts do different things. For example, the front bits, these act like that conductor of the orchestra, controlling other brain processes. But we are not just the functions of our brain. Like music is not just about the instruments. Our personality, this is the melody to our song. And our family, work, culture, so our social environment, are the acoustics in which our music is played. So when we're looking at adapting after injury, we have to take into account each of those factors: their brain functions, personality, and social environment. Which one's going to have the biggest impact on recovery, I hear you ask? Well, my initial results suggest it's just like our taste in music. It's complicated, but ultimately, it's about perception. People who see themselves as changed for the better after their injury feel better and do more. It's remarkable that simply how someone sees themselves can have such a massive impact on how their brain recovers. I'm continuing to look at this by asking people if and how they've changed after their injury, and also by examining their brain functions. So for example, we look at memory by learning lists of words, language by reading aloud, and problem solving by, well, solving problems and puzzles. So I go out to people's homes and I really see how these sudden accidents, so the footy tackles, car crashes, the coward's punches, or the drunken falls, how these really impact individuals and their families' lives for years and years after their injury. So far, I've been incredibly inspired by people's ability to produce this beautiful music in the face of adversity. And all puns and metaphors aside, the better we understand these processes, the louder the voice we give to people living with brain injuries.